in Chicago, Guardians and the White Sox.
Cleveland looks for a sweep here today of this 3-game series.
Davis Martin. He's on for his 8th start, 9th appearance, looking for his first win with a fine ERA of 3.29.
Stephen Kwan now batting .288.
Line drive and a base hit right up the middle for Stephen Kwan. Boy, Rick, little by little, he's starting to find it.
Andres Gimenez batting .254.
Slider is low, but he went, and that's a strikeout. Bill Miller rings him up, and Jose Ramirez.
Jose has hit in each of his last 3 games. Right back up the middle, off the glove of Davis. And Jose's going to beat it out for an infield single. And Martin stuck his glove out there, but couldn't corral it. Josh Naylor coming up. High fly ball. Deep center field. Robert moving over. He's got room. The runners will retreat and tag. Kwan will get to third. Ramirez stayed at first. And there are 2 down. Now Lane Thomas. He'll get a chance with 2 outs to give Cleveland the early lead. Pitch is down low, and Ramirez steals the base uncontested. His 38 on the year, so now a chance to drive in 2 for Thomas. Tops it. Gonna be a tough play.
He's going to get it.
The throw to first, not in time, and the Guardians will score 2. Jose Ramirez came racing around third, never broke stride. And on an infield single, it's 2-0 Cleveland.
That's just flat out good hustle.
A 2-run infield single. That's a rare play. One of the best teams in Major League Baseball when they score first at 52-15. Runner goes, throw down to second. It's in time. A great throw by Chucky Robinson. That'll end the inning, but the Guardians are out front 2-0 with the White Sox coming to bat.
Well, Matthew Boyd will be our starting pitcher, and he's making his 6th start, and he's been outstanding in those 6 starts. 28 2/3 innings, just 17 hits allowed. Been throwing a lot of strikes and composed and letting that defense work.
Struck him out on 3 pitches to start the game.
Here's Luis Robert Jr.
Wow. Struck him out on 3 pitches.
There's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts. And they've been trying to keep it in on Roberts all series long, and they've done a really nice job.
Here is Brian Ramos for Chicago.
There's a base hit for Ramos. 2-out single.
Now Andrew Vaughn. Oh, they had him picked at first. Ball gets away though. And down to second base goes Ramos. He was dead to rights. Matthew Boyd has thrown 14 pitches in the inning. 13 strikes. Swung out and missed. He got him with the changeup. Boyd strikes out 3 in the first.
Lenyn Sosa leads off the Sox second.
Swing and a miss. He strikes him out. 4 outs. All 4 strikeouts for Matthew Boyd.
Well, he's back at his normal, throwing that changeup, getting him out front.
Jake Amaya is the 9th place hitter for Chicago with 2 on and 2 out. Curveball. Ring him up. 5 strikeouts for Matthew Boyd. 2-0 Guardians through 2 in Chicago.
Austin Hedges getting the start behind the plate today. Leads off the third.
Hedges drives one to deep left field. Jokes will wave goodbye. Into the White Sox bullpen. Austin Hedges with his 2nd home run of the season, and it's 3-0 Cleveland. Bang.
Well, he got one. And I'm sure it felt beautiful. Look at, he's looking at it. He's posing.
Hedges' last home run came back on May the 4th, but he drives that one up and out of here, and Cleveland now with a 3-run lead in the 3rd.
So after the homer, a walk by Martin.
Here's Andres Gimenez, struck out his first time up. The 1-2. Swinging a high topper to first. Handled on the grass by Vaughn. Goes to the bag and didn't beat Gimenez. Gimenez out-hustled Vaughn. And the Guardians have 2 men on with nobody out.
He was a little lazy going back to the bag, and Gimenez, with his hair on fire, beat him to the bag.
Yeah. At second and third, 2 down. Now the infield drops back for Lane Thomas. He got that 2-out, 2-run infield single back in the 1st.
Trying to find the hole on the right side. A diving stop by Sosa. His throw not in time. And they score 2 again. Incredible. He's got 2 infield singles and 4 runs batted in.
That is unbelievable. I don't know if that's ever happened twice to the same guy in one game.
That's not good luck. That's just good hustle by your teammates.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of ball game we have seen Cleveland play all season long that has the opposition just shaking their heads.
This is the 39th pitch of the inning. And this should get him out of it.
Well,
Chucky
let's
Robinson
wait and see.
Ditches the mask, and the first baseman Vaughn comes in to make the catch.
Boyd, 2nd time through the order, facing Corey Julks. Line drive base hit. Good effort by Jimenez, who just couldn't get there. That's the second hit for the Sox.
Robert Jr. hits for the second time.
Weak ground ball to second. Jimenez will get the lead runner. No, Schneemann could not come up with the flip. It was a little low. It looked like Jimenez couldn't get anything on it.
He probably should have just went to first base because that flip, he didn't get it up in the air.
So big break for the Sox. Here's Ramos.
Right field. John Kenzie got turned around, and he can't make the play. But the runners are only going to advance one base, and the bases are going to be loaded with nobody out.
So the runners, he sort of decoyed the runners.
Bases stay loaded. Now one down for Lenyn Sosa.
Line for a base hit. Jokes will score, and Robert will have to hold. So they're on the board, but again, kind of only able to go station to station here on these last couple of hits.
That just barely cleared the glove of Jimenez. Bases loaded, one out. Miguel Vargas. Oh boy, that's a balk. Nobody was at first, and Boyd he just had a brain cramp.
Yeah, he did.
Can't fake to first, and it forces home a run. It's 5-2.
Up the middle. Jimenez long throw to first in time, and he got him. But another run scores, and now it's 5-3. And now this has turned into a long inning for Boyd.
And the error really opened up the door for Chicago. Here's Dominic Fletcher.
It hit Boyd, and another run will score. The White Sox have made it a one-run game on an infield RBI single by Fletcher.
This has been a really strange third inning. There's been 7 runs scored in this third inning between the two teams.
And miscues aplenty on both sides. Swing and a miss. He struck him out to end the inning, but the White Sox have made it a game again.
Andres Jimenez with 2 out and 2 on.
Goes to the backstop, and both runners will advance.
Now that's a big play there.
Stayed out there and struck him out. Guardians strand a pair.
Matthew Boyd back to work for the Guardians. Bottom of the 5th. He's facing Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a miss. Vaughn strikes out on the breaking ball.
9 on the afternoon. Lenyn Sosa, an RBI single in the 3rd.
Sosa turns on one into the corner. He continues hitting against this Cleveland staff. That's a double.
And a disappointed Matthew Boyd will depart. You know how badly he wanted to get his team through this 5th inning, but it wasn't to be today. He strikes out 9, but he leaves with the Guardians up 1.
Sandlin 7-0 on the season. This is 63rd appearance. His ERA 3.88. Here's the 2-2 to Vargas. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him to chase the hard stuff upstairs. 2 down in the inning. Big strikeout for Sandlin.
Hit that one into right field. John Kenzie Noel will make the catch. White Sox strand a runner in scoring position.
Here's Andres Jimenez, 1 for 3 with an infield hit. Cleveland hasn't scored since they took a 5-0 lead in the 3rd.
Smacked up the alley in right center field. That'll get down. It's cut off by Fletcher. The throw to second. It's a close play, and he came off the bag, and he's out. What a great job by Fletcher to get a throw off on the money. And the Guardians now have runners at the corners with 1 out, looking to add to a 1-run lead. Just what the doctor ordered. Brennan has batted .313 for the year with runners in scoring position. Chopped off the plate. Only play for Vaughn is at first. That gets a run home to make it 6-4. 2 down in the inning, but Brennan gets the job done. You put it in play, you get the run home.
And Cleveland pitchers have now today struck out 17. And the last hope for the White Sox is Andrew Vaughn, their most dangerous and complete hitter.
Book it. A slider on the outside corner completes the sweep for Cleveland. Save number 44 for Emmanuel Clase.